The room was quiet, the faint hum of the ceiling fan being the only sound as I sat there, completely lost in my thoughts. Life has a way of surprising you when you least expect it, and that evening was no different. A seemingly ordinary day had spiraled into something unimaginable. I'd always believed in the sanctity of family, the unspoken rules that bind people together, ensuring trust and loyalty. But trust, as fragile as it is, can shatter in an instant. And loyalty, well, it has a way of bending under certain pressures. He walked in casually, his demeanor unassuming, giving nothing away. He looked like any other man coming home after a long day. But the air shifted the moment he closed the door. The sound of the lock clicking was sharper than usual, resonating in the room, almost as if it was sealing away secrets. I could feel my heart racing. Something about his presence felt different that evening. It wasn't threatening, but there was an undeniable tension that couldn't be ignored. He avoided eye contact as he walked past me, heading towards his room. I noticed the way his shoulders were set, stiff and almost forced. As I tried to push the uneasiness aside, telling myself it was just another ordinary evening, I heard the faint sound of a zipper. The suddenness of it made my breath hitch. My curiosity got the better of me, and I turned towards the source of the sound. He stood there, half hidden by the dim light spilling out from the hallway. The moment my eyes landed on him, I realized the situation was far from ordinary. This wasn't the man I thought I knew. His expression was unfamiliar, a mix of apprehension and determination. I could sense the internal conflict he was grappling with, the struggle between his better judgment and whatever impulse had taken hold of him. I was frozen, unable to move or look away. It was as if time had slowed, every second stretching into an eternity. My mind raced, trying to make sense of what was unfolding. Memories of family gatherings, laughter, and shared moments flashed through my mind, colliding with the stark reality of the present. The room felt smaller, the walls closing in, suffocating me with the weight of unspoken words and actions that couldn't be undone. He took a hesitant step forward, breaking the silence. The sound of his footsteps was almost deafening in the stillness. I wanted to speak, to question what was happening, but the words caught in my throat. Instead, I watched as he slowly crossed the room, each step bringing him closer. There was something unsettlingly deliberate about his movements, as though he was testing the boundaries of an unspoken agreement. When he finally stopped in front of me, the tension in the air was palpable. He reached out, his hand trembling ever so slightly. It was then that I realized he was just as nervous as I was, his confidence faltering under the weight of the moment.